Everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name is Deanna, and today we're going to be doing tutorial number 4 for my 12 Days of Christmas in July. A few weeks ago, I purchased this large mason jar. It's called a Planner Essentials Dies, and it's from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and it comes with the large die for the main piece, and then a center piece here that will cut out this area. So if you wanted the window in there, and then a top for the die, Good Things die cut, a little tag. This is also a tag here, a little tiny mason jar. I have not cut everything out. I have just been cutting out the jar itself to use. It also comes with 4 penguins. This can be used either as like a honey or ice coming down, and a couple of trees. So through the dies, it comes with a set of stamps. Good Things, Collect Moments, Memory, Jar, Gratitude, Wish for You, Memories That Make Us Smile. Got a couple little ornaments, another little jar, stamp, Hello Winter, Jam-Packed with Love, Everything is Better in a Mason Jar, Holiday Sparkles, Love is Sweet, and so it comes with that. It also comes with one set of 3 of the rings that close in on the locking rings. And it comes with this little insert here that, sorry about the glare, gives you some ideas too. Now I loved this one here that looks like it's got the snow, but I don't have snow or whatever they've got in there. And this banner here, I don't see this in the die cuts, so I'm not sure, where they got that, but that is not part of the die cuts for sure. But here's that one there. And then on the reverse side, you can see there's more ideas. So some cute things. And I thought we would build a small album. Now, in order for a full picture to fit, and I just cut down a sample. This was just the insert that they give you with your pictures when you get your pictures developed. So it was originally 4 by 6 inches standard photo size. But I cut this down to 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And you would be able to get a full one just inside that space there if you wanted a full, the biggest photo. You could also probably put the whole thing on and just trim off the excess if you wanted, but I thought that's a good way to know about what size. Could also get, I just misplaced that, 2 3 by 3s on there. I had a 3 by 3 cut out somewhere. You could also get 2 3 by 3s. I literally, oh, here it is. Like, I know I just had it. This is 3 by 3 inches. And you could get 2 3 by 3s in here easily together in the thing. So, but typically when you have a picture, you can trim off some. So like I said, I just trimmed off a 1/4 inch from each edge, and that would lay nicely on there if you would like the biggest photo option for that. So I have gone ahead and I have pre-cut everything, and I will walk through what I have done so far. That's my back. There we go. All right. Get it all mixed up here. Okay. So for my first piece, this was cut out of like that corrugated paper. And then I also cut, so then I used this die here and this die You line that right up just like that in there. And then that cuts out this center part here. So then from the full die, I cut out a sheet of the plastic. Now this, I used a sheet cover that was from a decorative cardstock, like a glitter cardstock or something. Oh, I think it was the silver cardstock I have. So that was the option I had right now. I've run out of my other paper or my other clear stuff. So I utilized that packaging. And then to glue this on there, I just use glossy accents on there to glue that and then let it sit. So I did that ahead of time because I knew that needed to dry a bit. I also cut out with both of those dies. So these two pieces here, I cut out the foam. So this is just the white foam board from Dollar Tree, and cut that out. And what it does is it cuts through very easily, and it compresses it to about half of the thickness that it was, maybe a little less, but it's about, I want to say about 1/8 of an inch, maybe not quite that thick, but you can see the difference there because one is, but good half of it anyway is compressed. So that's what I use. And then that's what I'm going to use to keep all my goodies inside. I'm going to do a shaker card. So that's going to help keep all my goodies. Then I don't have to mess with the sticky foam tape and all that. Now for the base, I cut 2 out of craft cardstock, which is a good weight cardstock. I also cut out of just like this type of paper. It happened to be my packaging from a photo. It's packaging from when you get your pictures back from like Walgreens. It's got that heavier cardboard type packaging. Could use cereal box, would do the same thing. But yeah, it's that type of cardboardy type stuff. So cereal box type material would work perfect. So I pre-glued the craft cardstock over top of the other lighter weight cardboard stuff so that that's all set. Now I'm going to glue this to this. Here, let me get that out of the way. That's my back. So let's go ahead and glue that to that. And then in order to keep, I'm hoping that'll stick to that. Yes. I'm going to try it with my art glitter glue. And hopefully that will hold it. And I did the whole thing because then it's all the same height. I don't have to worry about it being different height. It'll all be the same height, which will be nice. Make sure I get enough on here. All right, and hopefully this art glitter glue will hold this. Not sure how long this video is going to be today. It might be a little shorter one. Okay, so while that's setting up, I'm going to sit my glass plate on there, which has a little bit of weight. I want that to have some weight on it. So I'm going to set this aside over here. As that dries, we'll start gluing the other ones together. And whoops, give that time to do what it's got to do. I have to set something else on there too. Let me see. Find something else to sit on there too that's kind of weighty. Oh, it's early morning here. I have to do the video before the kids get here this morning, so it's a little early for me. I mean, I'm always up at this time, but I'm usually waking up, not doing tutorials. So if I seem a little off, that might be it. I haven't had all my coffee yet this morning, and so kind of throws me off a little bit. But we'll get with it here. So now for my paper collections, I've used some just miscellaneous. They're all authentic, but they're just miscellaneous. They're all Christmas. I shouldn't say seasons, but all different themes. Some older papers. I haven't bought any new papers. So I will walk you. So I used, this one is Nostalgia 11, and it's got, you can see the little paw prints. So then this side is the pets, the cats and the dogs. So I did one side for one half and then the other side. So I cut two from each of the 12 by 12s. I also used this one, which is from Christmas Time Jolly. And that. And then I used this one here, which is from Tidings. It's got the little green dots. I used this one from Nostalgia. And this one is from Nostalgia. And this one here, the tag is on the other side. Looks like it's on the bottom. They're usually at the top. This one is from Rejoice 15. So it's from the collection Rejoice. So I just used ones I had here. I didn't, like I said, I didn't purchase anything new. Everything was from what I had in my stash, and I want to use these odds and ends up. So this is my Santa here. So I know that corrugate is going to go on the top. So that's this side. So I'm going to put this here. So then the Santa one is going to go right on there like that. And I just thought that would be a nice start of the book. I wouldn't put a picture on this because I just like the nice big Santa, kind of give us a start to the season. So we'll go ahead and glue him down. This is such a big die. It's so nice, and it cuts very nice too. Now I am not affiliated with them, and so I will put a link down in the description for this, and you can see if it's still available. It's a little pricey, but for the size, it's really not. You know, you're getting a good size die, and you're getting quite a bit. You know, it's not just the jar. You're getting quite a bit of other things too. This little tool here is just from my old slice machine. It's like the scrapers you buy for your kitchen. So it makes it nice to kind of smooth out the blues and stuff. Now for each page, I cut out from heavy cream cardstock because I have a ton of it. So I cut out my middle piece just to give this more stability because I want it to be good and sturdy. So you get nice little thickness there. It's a little bit more rigid. So we'll go ahead and glue. This is page 2 here. We're just going to glue these together. We're just going to start gluing them all together. But you can use any season, any paper collection you like. And like I said, I was pleased. I just, for some reason, I like the mason jars. But I do a lot of canning and stuff too, so maybe, and it's kind of farm house style. And I did not ink any of these. You can. I just did not. And to get the back side, all you do is cut from the same direction. So like these were cut from the same direction. But once you flip this, once you got these together, so you put these together like this, when you flip it, then it's the back side. So that's how you get, that's how you utilize both sides. You just cut from the same exact direction, and that's what you'll get. Okay. And I tried to match up, so like the two baking sheets were kind of together. The two like pet ones were kind of together. Other than that, there wasn't really any theme going on, so I just kind of did the colors. But for the pet one and the baking one, I wanted them to be like open-faced, you know, book pages. So when they're together, when they're open, they're both right like that. So here's the one baking one, the cookies and stuff. And then this one will be on its facing page, just like that. Okay. So we got that one goes with the Santa, like so. And my book page. And then this one will get the cookies. I just thought if there was a little bit of mix, I just happened to work out where I had some of the baking ones and I had the pets, and I thought, well, that'll be good. It's a good, well-rounded little album for the holidays. And get the pets in there, get a little bit of baking in there. Even if you don't bake anything for the holidays, you might have your, you know, your dinner together or something, or go to an event where you're having food together. So that would be a good way to do that. So, all right. What did I just do? Oh, here. Okay. I confused myself. All right, there we go. So this one gets the pet. So that's that baking. I don't want to get them confused because then I have to recut. And I am limited on these papers because I literally had one or two of each one. A couple of them I have maybe 3 or 4 of, but most of them I either had just one of or just 2 of. So I want to make sure the right one gets placed on the right side. And it's very simple. You know, it's not like it's a complicated project. Now, if you don't have this die, you could probably create something similar by, I have one of my tutorials shows you how to create a small mason jar just by creating your own template. So you could do similar thing and just make sure it has a side tab on it. And maybe before this is over, I'll show you how to create a template for one. Before the series is over. I don't know if I'll have time to do it today because I didn't even think about that until just now. So I'm not prepared to do that unless we've got plenty of time. But I hate to do those things, the first one, when I'm taping, because if it doesn't work out the way I want, then I get a little frustrated. But if I've got time, we'll give it a try and see if we can just create our own template. All right, so that goes there. And this is the back of that. So it's all in just making sure you got, and you could do them just in plain cardstock too if you wanted to decorate with stickers or other elements. If you didn't have a lot of cardstock choices, you can use just regular cardstock and build them on. And you could, and you don't even have to necessarily have the mason jar one. You could just do a rectangle one too and just do a similar type thing. Just have that side panel there. so that you can punch your holes, and possibilities are there. Okay. So yeah, I just sat, and it didn't even take me very long to really cut it. I just, wasn't a whole ton of thought into it. It was like I just grabbed the papers, the Christmas papers that I liked, that I thought I would be able to utilize, and so it went quite quickly. So it's a nice little project. You could probably do these might be able to do them like for each guest for your Christmas, and then they can have one to put their photos in, or if you're hosting a cookie exchange or anything like that, you can gear it towards that and give each one as a little gift, so there's all kinds of things during the holidays that we do that could give gift as, and I might do that, and I'll make up a few of them, and we have a few events that we go to, and don't necessarily always exchange gifts, but the women will bring like a small gift for the other women or whatever, so just as a little, but nothing is planned for it. You don't have to if you don't want to, and but if you do, you can bring a little gift. And so this might be a cute little thing, maybe gather the pictures from years past and have them already in there for them, or just leave them blank and let them put that year in there. If it's something you think they would be interested in. You can do less pages. You could do more. For the size ring, I was surprised how many, because I did kind of a little test bit to make sure that I wasn't getting too big, because I do have quite a few pages in here, actually, when you're all done. I did not count, so I'll have to count with you, because I'm not sure. I just kept going until I used up the sheets I wanted. So I planted my garden, and I have ended up with 39 tomato plants. Well, that's a lot of tomato plants. And I said, well, and I do the same thing with potatoes. I just keep picking until I'm done picking. I don't think about how many. It's like you just start grabbing them and put them in the trays to purchase. And then I'm like, wow, that's a lot of tomatoes. So I said I should pay closer attention and just buy a certain amount. But potatoes, I just grab potatoes until I'm done grabbing potatoes, so my husband doesn't, and that you have to weigh them, so I could just, go by the weight, but it's like I just grab, and he plants whatever I grab, so. But there's no rhyme or reason to, okay, so now I'm to the back of my book. So here is my extra cutout piece, and like I said, it's just a little bit heavier, just a tiny bit heavier actually than the craft card stock. So we're going to sandwich these all together. So let's go ahead and sandwich these together first. This is what I did to the front. And the only difference is the front is going to have an additional piece on it for the shaker part. So this is exactly what I did for the front. And it's the same process as the pages, basically. We're just adding an extra cardstock on the outside too. So get just a couple more layers. Just like that. So this makes it nice and sturdy. I didn't want to use my die to cut out like medium weight chipboard. So that's why I sandwich and get my strength that way. So I don't know if the die will cut out medium weight chipboard. I didn't want to try it because I don't want to damage my die. Now, if it was like a Biggs die or something like that, I know those will cut through the chipboard, but with the, it wasn't an inexpensive die, so I did not want to damage it by trying to cut. So I would just rather cut out some extras, sandwich them together, and get that same effect without damaging my die. So that's the way I look at it anyway. Okay, there we go. All right. So this side goes here. This side goes here. So this is the back of the cover. This is the Santa for the back of the cover. So and I'm not, this is authentic, but I can't remember. This might have been one I only had one of, and I don't know if I kept it. Just a mismatch of different ones, but it all comes together nicely. I love this brick. I think this is so pretty. Get the little snowflakes in it. There we go. It is a pretty background. So you can get your pictures of, you could do your whole season, little events you go to. We usually take the kids to as many as we can. We do a Christmas parade. We try to do the carriage ride. So any event like that, if we go see lights or whatever, and we got pictures, and we do gingerbread type things and let them build things like that. So decorate the tree. So you could have one whole season of just your events, without having to have, a huge album. You could have a nice little album just to catch a few of those memories, All right, so that is all of them. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So because you can use this one for a picture. Again, I wouldn't put a picture on the outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pictures. You could put one here if you wanted, but like I said, I wouldn't. So 11 to 13 pictures if you want to cover those ones there. Okay, so that's not bad. I'm gonna a good sampling of your Christmas pictures in there. Let's see if this is dry. What we do in here? Oh yeah, I think it'll work. Put the glue on here. So now what I want to do is I want to take, this is one of those static pads that you use when you are going to emboss. So you just rub it. Some people just use cornstarch. So what I want to do is get that rubbed on that center area. And what it's going to do is help keep the static down, and hopefully the things we put in the center, and I'm going to do it on this too, hopefully that they won't be staticky and stick to the sticks up here. So it's kind of like just like a de-static powder. I don't want too much on there so that it's covered. I think we're good. Just going to kind of wipe that a little bit. And we don't know until we get it in there and seal it. So that is when we get to find out if what we thought might work will work. So I have some red glitter sequins, and we'll put a few of those in there. And these are just from Hobby Lobby, and actually I got these in the clearance. But see how they're sticking to the bag there? I'm hoping that my static stuff will keep them from doing that, but sometimes yeah, sometimes no. So we got some green, and then I have these sprinklets embellishments, and these ones look like the sprinkles you'd put on your cupcakes or whatever, or donut. And let me see if I can get these open. Thought I had them open once. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. So let me grab a few and I'll put them in my hand here and then hold them up because they got like candy sprinkles and little mint shapes. Red and green, red and white. Okay, so let's throw a few of those in there. I also have some micro beads here, and I thought those might look cool in there, so I'm just going to sprinkle a few of those in. Got those in red and green. I've had these for years. I can't remember what they came in, but it's like I never use them for anything. So make sure your top is clean there. All right. And we're going to go ahead and get our glue down here. Oops, I must have a little, it's been open quite a bit, so it's starting to clog a little bit. There we go. So yeah, this is a fun little book. Now, I am not going to do a ton of decorating, but we will do a little bit of, in fact, speaking of which, I should have had my glue gun plugged in, so I'll let that heat up while we maybe put some of the things on from the, I have one sticker sheet for Authentique, and I thought we could add a couple elements from that because I want the inside to be mostly flat. I don't want a lot of raised up embellishments. Okay, let's put you back in there. Yeah, maybe let's just throw in a couple more of the sprinkles here. There we go. And we're gonna put you on. Now we won't know until it's all dry and set if it worked. And you can Hobby Lobby I think carries those. Like I said, some people just use a little bit of cornstarch, but if you go by the stamping and embossing stuff at Hobby Lobby, I'm pretty sure they still carry those, or you can purchase them online. Okay, let's set up nice there. Okay, all right, see, we got a nice, oh yeah, and it worked. See, it's not sticking to the, I mean, some of the sprinkles are kind of sticking in there, but it's because they're thick. But cute, huh? All right, so from my other tutorial where I did these embellishments, I think we're going to put one of these embellishments on here like that. But I don't want to add that just yet because my glue gun is heating up. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. And maybe we'll do a little something up here too, just for the cover. So this is the sticker sheet that I have. And this is from, say? This one is from Nostalgia. So thought maybe we'd just grab, oh, look at, there's a little pet one. So where's our pet paper? Okay, so we got this one for the pets here. And here's the little dogs on a sled. Isn't that cute? So maybe we can, I'll put that down at the bottom, but I'm going to see if that will make that not sticky. And then only glue the part of it down so that they can tuck their picture underneath it. Okay, so let's just do like that. Or do I want to do that, or do I want to add a, yeah, we'll just do that. Sometimes a little extra cardstock. So let's just go ahead and put this down at the bottom there, kind of centering it. I can feel that sticky right there. If it's sticky, then it'll stick in that where I don't want it to. So I love it just a tad. Okay. We raise that up so you can see it. I think that's cute. Little dogs on the sled. And then the picture will be able to slide right underneath there. Just like that. Okay. So that's cute. What else we got going on here? Oh, we got a cute snowman. Let's go with the snowman here. And they are sticky for sure. I'm gonna use my static pad to, this I would usually use cornstarch on, but I don't have the cornstarch handy here. I usually have a little container of it real handy. There, that makes it so it's not sticky no more. Why don't we do that little snowman on here, and let's put him on a small, there we go. I've got some 1-inch pieces that are scored at a 1/2 inch for hinges. So let's go ahead and just put him on a hinge and make a little flip for inside this one here. Right? Just put some glue on there, and then we'll have a little, can be like a little journaling spot. So I need it on this side here. And you can journal on the back of the tag. A little note. Be cute little spot. We put it right off to the side here. A little bit sticking out there. There we go. Right off to the side. Just like that. Just like so. So when they put to the book, then that will lift up. They can still have their picture underneath there. And then a little journaling tag. They can write something on there. Date or event or whatever. And this will eventually make its way to stay down. Okay, so we got that one. Let's see what else we got. I didn't pre-think any of this because I just thought it would be fun just to do it together. Well, here's another little kitty one with a Santa hat. We got the kids in their jammies. Oh, here's one cute. This is Merry Christmas. And it's got the carolers. So maybe see what we got here. All right. So how about right at the top here? Put that there. And then it gives it a little something. Like I said, this is mostly for pictures, so that's what I want to keep it at. And let's do another one of these. We'll do a longer one as a journaling tag. There's some sticky stickers, which is good. Oops, I got a puff of stuff. And I do have poison ivy. That's, if you're seeing that, that's what that is. I'm still fighting my poison ivy. I'll tell you, I don't normally have trouble with it, but it has got me this time. And it just will not leave. It just won't. And years ago, I mean, I could be around it and never having my doctor, because the rest of my kids and my husband are very sensitive to it. And I never was. And the doctor said, well, that can change anytime. Well, he was right. He said, just because you're not now doesn't mean that won't change. It's like, thank you so much. So that is what, and it's a little, oops, dang it. Put that on the wrong side. Does it matter? Yeah, we can put it on this side. Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll sit it on that side. I don't think it's going to interfere with that. So there we got some more journaling areas. I'll just kind of center that down there like that. Perfect. It's nice to have little areas you can journal in. Okay, like I said, this will find its way to stay down too. Red baking. Do we have any baking things in here? Let's see. We have a sticker that says merriment. We've got some poinsettias. I'm not seeing anything that just stands out. So maybe let's do this holidays sticker. We'll just put that down here. Just add that there. For right now. I do have some gingerbreads. I do have some gingerbreads. Let's see if I've got one cut that we can just put on there. Should have one. Should have one cut. Let's see what we've got here. Got a fold of lots of gingerbread guys. Oh, here's a little. He's too thick. He's a nice little gingerbread man. Just leave him. You can stamp his face and stuff later. Give him a face. Maybe just let's partially glue him down so that you can journal on. They can journal on him. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just put a little glue on his hand and his foot here. Put him like that. And he can be a cute little journal tag. Just like that. See? Nice little spot. We got the pet one. We got the snowman one. what else we got. Let's get a nice Santa on there. Oh, jolly old Santa. And we're going to powder him so we can go behind him. And then I think we'll use that wording, Dear Santa, maybe. Make sure I got the bottom. Yeah. There we go. With these plainer papers, makes it nice. You can just, there we go. Let's just put this at the top there. A little crooked, get it straight on there. Pretty good. So we got Dear Santa, and then the little Santa face. And again, this will tuck right in there, just like that. Okay. Maybe we should have something on this one too. Something on there. Maybe some of the blacks there. We have some cute deer. Let's do this Let It Snow sticker. Let's just kind of put that off in the corner there. And let's just do a snowflake down here. Just nice and easy. If the picture covers it, it's not a big deal. But I can peel it up just to keep the same thing going so it can tuck underneath there. So then I'll just do just a little bit on the corner there, like that. Make sure I got the right corner and put it down like that. That way the picture will still slide underneath it. Okay. So it will still slide under. We need to put that down further. Let's see if I got my picture here. If you're ever not sure, hold the picture. Okay, we're going to go down that. Get rid of that glue there. We're going to go down just a little bit further, just to make sure. There we go. And we should be safe. And we should be safe. Okay. What about that? Let's see here. We have oh, we got some stamps here. Santa's nice knit one, so we can do something like that. And Christmas wish. This one says that Santa's nice list, admit one. This one says this ticket entitles ticket holder to one Christmas wish. So let's go ahead and just put a little band of glue down at the bottom there. Just like so. There we go. And we should have another small, let's do another spot for journaling. Let me get this tag. Okay. So just line that up. It's just a little Santa here. like I said, if you can get the die, go ahead, but I understand that not everybody can get the same product, so see how we're at almost at an hour, so probably won't do it, but I will throw in a tutorial, an extra tutorial on how to create some different templates for these things. It'll just be, it won't be part of the days, it'll just be an extra day. So let's just do a little quicker there. There we go. All right. So another little journal tag. All right, so we got just these two. Let's put a Santa with a reindeer up here. That'll kind of stand out there. Doesn't have to be overloaded with things. The focus is on the event itself. Oh, I got plenty of powder there. I can feel it. My whole hand is wet. I can feel it. Well, here's a little ticket that says love. So I think I'm just going to set that down there. Kind of like a little hidden thing. And let's do something up there. Let's just do this little girl with her reindeer sleigh here. Or I should say girl, it might be a little boy. There. Okay, I think that's good. So we got, let's go ahead and set this aside a second. Grab our little book here, our rings. Get our rings through. Lock it without getting my fingers. Like I said, it comes with one set of rings, but you can get these at Dollar Tree and most any store carries them. They are easily available. There we go. So we've got those in there. And then my glue gun should be heated up now. So let's go ahead and I think I want that just like that. So I need glue along the bottom edge and right here. I need a little bit of glue right here and some glue right along the bottom of the stocking. Just like this. Perfect. Got a little shaker bit. Cute, huh? Sorry about the glare. You could put more in, but I think it's got a good fair amount in there. And then I would like something on the top there. So maybe, let me see. I like this, but it's way too big. So let me see if I can cut that down. I know for sure. All right, I'm going to cut here and here. Trim this up. Let me see. Up a little bit more yet. I got to get as close to those trees as I can, I think. Like so. Hopefully I'll be able to get it here. All right. And then I'm just going to take my quarter. I got these. They're sticky, so they are sticking to me. But all right. Got it. Got my little corner rounder here. Let's go ahead and just round these corners. Like, whoops. Oh man, come on. Coming up in there maybe. There we go. All right. Put some wet glue on there. And then just add that. And that says, it's not what's under the tree that matters, it's who gather around it. So that makes a nice heading for our little Christmas book. So there. See? Not extremely complicated. And then I'll just do a quick walk through here on our pages. Got our little journaling tag there. Merry Christmas. Gingerbread man here. We can slide a picture. I don't know where my picture thing went, but we can slide a picture right underneath him. Journal on it. Our pets. Just nice and simple. Another little journaling tag. And they can write right on here too. If you use black ink, you'd be able to see it on there very easily. It's a nice, easy, cute book for your Christmas photos for the year. So now if you wanted to, you could put, cut out stickers or whatever, do the stickers and do 2021 or whatever. But love it. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you can, give it a try. And like I said, I will put up an additional tutorial at the end of the series just on how to maybe do a template for this and maybe some other templates. And so that those of you who don't have the die or can't get the die still have an option of creating something similar with just your own template. So I want to thank you for dropping by. And if you do give it a try, share your picture with me. It would be awesome. You can email me contact me right through the YouTube and my information there. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so at this time. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down in the right-hand corner. When the bell pops up, if you hit that bell, you can be notified each time I put up a new tutorial. And a thumbs up is always appreciated. And if you have like-minded people, please share my video tutorials. And as always, until the next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.